Huh.
Hey folks, Dane here. I got about a 69 gold top Les Paul in the shop here, and this isn't about Les Paul specifically. This is about kind of where I've landed on doing some fret work and that sort of thing. I bought the expensive crown file, diamond crown file with one side a little wider than the other side, this guy. And yeah, I think it's about a $115 tool where I purchased it. And I kind of discovered, or not so happy with, for just standard fret crowning, if you've just done a level and you need to crown the entire fret, I'm kind of like back to the three-sided file with a safe edge. It seems like it's quicker. It seems like I have a lot more control of what I'm doing. Well, I shouldn't say quicker. I'd say more accurate and not any slower than this file here. But the one thing that I'm thinking that I like about this file, and where it comes in really handy, and this is where the gold top comes in. If you've got just one fret that's giving you problems, and it's I've already pulled I'm going to rearrange here. I've already pulled the strings off. Let's just trying to get it in my viewfinder. Sorry, hold on just a sec. I've already pulled the strings off, which in this case I just loosened the strings and pulled the stop bar off, and I had to pull the studs out in order to do that. The owner said these strings don't have that many miles on them. So, but I've got he had one fret choking out on bends. I can't get it to choke out on bends. I bent the snot out of it. I've bent most of these first three strings, well, the third and fourth string all the way to the other side of the neck, and I haven't choked them out. And these two I can't get quite that far. But anyway, so I'll use this edge. Right here, I don't actually have a rock. Right here where the string rides, I have a rock, and that's when I just fret it here at the 14th fret. It's actually hitting the 15th fret and choking. And you can hear this rock if I get it on the right. Nothing here, a little bit there, a lot right there, a little there, nothing there. So before I actually file this, I forgot I'm going to try to tap it down a little bit just in case. I'll clean out the edge here. But the main reason I turned the camera on was just because in a situation like this, I could come in here with a little flat file and file down until I get to where I want to be, and then I could hit it with the crowning file. But you know, you can actually take this crowning file and just take the whole fret down at once across here. And so if tapping it down doesn't get it for me, that's what I'm going to do. And that's mainly the reason why I turned the camera on, and just to give you that little info. I think it's a real handy tool for that. I do, however, have other crowning files that I could do it with. I probably wouldn't have had to spend $115. I really thought this was going to be the thing I was looking for on the full-on fret job recrown. Just a little clumsy for me on that. It just, you cover what you're doing, you can't see what you're doing. The wide side is not a whole bunch different than the narrower side. So yeah, as far as for a full-on crown, not happy with that, but I think it's going to be great for this sort of thing. And you know, if you do any of this kind of stuff, you get into a lot of that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's it. Not a real long-winded thinger. I may bring you back in on another one just because, well, I'm not going to even get into that. There's a lot of debate on what made these guitars sound great. And this is a 69, so I know it's typically referring to like the 50s guitars. But I may do something on that. So anyway, sorry for the rabbit trail. We'll we'll call it good here, and hopefully that little bit of information will be helpful. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. All right, I decided to bring you back in here. So, just in the what is the word I'm looking for? The desire to communicate accurately and not lead anybody astray. I did not like the. Okay, I got to back up a little bit. This series of guitars, 68, 69, they had a kind of a flat. If they weren't out of the factory that way, I've seen a lot of them that are that way now. And what is the deal is that the frets are kind of flat, and then just the corners are knocked off. I'm not 100% sure if this is what they were referring to when they talk about fretless wonders, because the frets were pretty low anyway. But so when I was using this crowning file, trying to take what I needed, this is the fret I just did, take what I needed off of here, I was actually rounding the fret out too much, and so I didn't take it as far as I needed to get the top down. I went back over, I got my 3-cornered file, and I just used the flat side and just took it down. So I ended up needing to take material off of this and then also this, and now I don't get any bumps or dips or anywhere with my rocker. So I ended up taking it down, keeping the top kind of flat, and then taking the corners off with this file, and then buffing it back up. Now what happened here is I actually got this fret shinier than the existing frets, and I might hit it with some still wool to dull it back down a little bit. I don't want to shine all these frets up. A lot of these guys, at least the guys I've run into that have these old guitars, they like them to look like old guitars. You're just shining them up and they get a little nervous. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just going to run through the grits on this one, and I've only got a few minutes left on this particular section. But so filed it flat. I hit the corners with the crowning file, and I'm just going 160 or 150 sandpaper, and I just roll up on either side of the fret a little bit. And I don't intend this to be a fretting video. And then 320. And I had a marker on top of that so I can kind of tell where I'm at. I don't want to sand the top off yet. I just went to 400. And I'm just pushing in from the edges, and I'm trying to watch the time here. Okay. And from the 4 to 6. And now I am going to roll over the top and just take the marker off, so I know that I'm hitting the entire fret. So I did just do that. And then I'm going to pop up to 1,000. And I could just about leave it at 1,000, but they're not quite as shiny as the existing frets. So I used Randy's favorite, semi-chrome. And says I got 3 minutes. And I just buffed it up. And it's going to be, now it's already shinier than the surrounding frets. So what I am going to do, I won't do it on camera, is take a little still wool to these 2 frets and try to knock the shine off just a little bit, and then I'll be good to restring it and hopefully see that it worked out. Okay,